afternoon and welcome from Sepang, where the cars and drivers are getting ready to start the Malaysia Grand Prix. Let's take a look at the grid positions for today's race.
I don't think looking at the grid positions is that necessary. It's not like we're starting from P11, the only person in this race who's not starting in the top 10. No time set in qualifying, obviously. That's the reason for that. However, Malaysia has been a happy hunting ground for me in the past. So can we make up some positions off the start? Much like usual at this track. We can only go forward, and it looks like we already have, as Kart Dude makes a shocking start. Kid Byers goes very sideways as well. We might be able to get past him, potentially. Which line are we going to take? Outside of him and inside of everyone else as his teammate spins out. Contact for HSV, we're already up to 6th. And there's been a collision in front, both Mercedes and my teammate caught up in that. And both Williams. It's 2x2 at the moment, both Williams out front. We're challenging Jubsy for 3rd. Somehow, after starting 11th, P3 almost. Oh, we have to avoid our teammate there. Getting very sideways and locking up. Kart Dude also losing the rear end and losing 5th position. There's a Williams recovering there at the end of the first lap. Noting, of course, that we started on the prime tyre, so we're kind of guaranteed to be slower, I guess, than the people around us. And indeed, Chasty, who's caught up after sort of a mediocre start for the Red Bull driver. Great move if he can pull this off. Well, we got sort of caught on each other's side pods then, and he did manage to get on the outside in the end. Moving on to the end of the lap, and we're having massive contact from behind. Who's that? I think it's Kid Byers based on the leaderboard, yes. As my teammate says, it's the fastest lap, showing that the McLaren does have some pace. Kid Byers is not getting through on the inside, I don't think so. We have to defend that quite heavily, and Cena might have gone on the outside of him actually. Looks like they're swapping positions. And yeah, we maintain 5th, that's all that we care about. Cena's overtaken Kid Byers. And soon after, Cena and HSV are battling, and HSV comes around the outside, a little bit of contact there. He's also on the option tyres. And managed to hold out the other force in here as well. So a big battle here for 5th position, and of all the ways to lose that position, that is how it happens. Caught on a sign. Good one, Foam. Now down to P8.
Okay, options for your next stop. The window opens in 2 laps time. 2 laps.
So on the recovery drive now, we've got Toro Rosso first up. It's Cena, who's lost out to both Force Indias. And we managed to safely negotiate our way around to his right. Now we're after the 2 Force Indias, one of which is pitting in front of us here. It's HSV.
Exit now.
Kid Byers would have already stopped the previous lap going for an undercut. Indeed, here he is. We have much better tyre grip though.
50% of our initial fuel load remaining. 50% remaining.
Oh, what a run we've got on him there, and overtaken at a place that's not normal for overtaking. So, back on to the rear of another Force India now, taking P6 hopefully, down into turn 1. Possibly after Stylen as well, because he had some incidents early on, might need to pit again. Could be a top 5 for us here, if all goes well. Although HSV is still fighting there, and we have absolutely bottled that through there. Going on the curb, massive fishtail. Might need to dive down the inside and once again into turn 4, I think that is. We do that, and now HSV has the inside, and I'm getting a big berth of space on the inside. And we'll be at it on the inside for the next corner. And oh no! Another collision. Lucky, okay. Now we're down in the last position. Another collision with HSV this season. Unlucky for both of us to be now in last and penultimate positions, but we do manage to swap positions at the end of lap 10, which I've done that before. Now I'm after Rafa. He's having a very poor race by his standards, but HSV is not going to let this go too easily, and of course his tyres will come back to him by the end of the race compared to me, so perhaps he still has a chance of beating us towards the end of the race. We do hold out there in the first complex though. Moving on to lap 12, we're caught up to the Mercedes of Rafa. He's having an absolutely terrible race, having had contact at the first turn with Dubsy and Stylen. We're all over him, almost cleaning his gearbox for him here. Might try the outside with this hairpin. Oh, he's locked up. We've collided and...
Tyres and brakes need cooling. Go easy into the few corners, please.
Okay, fantastic game, thank you. We get caught on each other's side pod there and hemorrhage a lot of time. Stylen is pitted, and at the start of the last lap there's a train of 4 cars fighting for 7th through to 10th. Hopefully we can escape that dreaded wooden spoon position, and we might be able to nab Rafa here. But Stylen is on much fresher tyre options, I believe. This is only their 4th lap, and he's behind HSV. We really need to pass before we get overtaken ourselves, and Stylen's already got through, and HSV having just caught up. This move would be amazing.
We've gone through a good 90% of
What?
our initial load.
How have I pulled that
2%
off?
of fuel remains.
Similar to Chastity's move, except a bit cleaner, and we've actually taken 7th. Surprising turn of luck there, and 6 points. Not bad.